Hello everybody. Today we'll see the acid and base concept. Now you see what are the acids you are using in your day-to-day life. You know, in our stomach daily around 1.2 liters to 1.5 liter hydrochloric acid is generating as gastric juice, which helps us for digestion of food. Similarly, if you see your lemon juice or orange juice, what it consists of? It consists of citric acid and ascorbic acid. Like you are using vinegar also, what it consists of? It consists of acetic acid. So what you are concluding from this, in all the acid, common thing you find that the taste is sour. Fine, khatta hota hai. Acid, the taste is sour taste. Now coming to base. What types of taste it is? It is bitter, and what's the feeling it will give? Somehow soapy feeling it will give. Example, you see your washing soda. This is the examples what you are finding in your day-to-day life, the acid and the base. Now coming to the different scientists, when they define what is acid and what is base, then first your Arrhenius told about acid and base. What he told is nothing but acid is a substance which gives H plus ion or proton in water. Whereas base, what is the definition he gave? That substance or species which give OH minus ion in water. So be specific what Arrhenius told. What his concept is, which gives H plus ion, that in water. That he is called him as acid. Clear? Now base, that will give OH minus ion in water. This is called as base. Clear? Now come to the Arrhenius, what he told when you combine your acid with the base. Now let us see some examples, how the way it is giving acid. Now for example, if you take your Arrhenius, for example HCl you take, you add water with it. So what you will find? Your H plus proton or H plus. That is nothing but is called as acid property. Similarly, if you take your NaOH, you add with water, then what you will find? OH minus. So what is H plus he told? That is, which is giving the H plus ions in water, that is called as acid. So H plus ion is giving, so HCl is acid. So NaOH, when you add with water, then it will give you the OH minus. So what is NaOH? It is nothing but your base. So this is your acid, this is your base. Now if you combine your acid and base, then what it will give? He told it will give you salt plus water. Now let us see the example. Acid he told HCl, base he told NaOH. Now if you combine, what it will give you? NaCl. Sodium chloride, you know, your table salt, plus along with that water. Clear? Now here I want to mention one of the important thing. When you say H plus ion, actually it is highly reactive. It never exists independently. So how the way it exists? Always it exists in the form of your H plus, as H plus react along with the water, it will give you H3O plus. What it is called as? It is called as hydronium ion. Now what is the structure of this hydronium ion? It is nothing but trigonal pyramidal structure. Fine. So don't confuse about H plus or H3O plus. Both is one and same. But H plus, wherever we are mentioning, you just understand that it is nothing but the hydronium ion. Okay, for simplicity we are writing H plus, but as it is not existing independently, it is always combined with water to give H3O plus. That is called as hydronium ion, and its structure is trigonal pyramidal. Fine. Now let us come to the second one, Bronsted-Lowry. What exactly he told? That Bronsted-Lowry, I will tell you here directly. He told the acid, how he defined, which gives H plus ion, but without water. See the difference. Your Arrhenius told it will give water, with water. That is the important thing. Here, without water, your acid will give H plus ion. Similarly, what is base? It will give you, it will accept that H plus ion. What it will do? The acid is one which will give the H plus ion. Base is one which will accept H plus ion. Now what is the difference? There is only transfer of H plus ions takes place. Now let us see some examples. If you see your example of acid, then you take as HCl. What it will give you? H plus Cl minus. Fine. Now it is giving the H plus ion. So it is acid. Now what is base? Which is accepting H plus ions. Now you know your base is NH3. So it is accepting your H plus. Now it is becomes NH4 plus. So it is accepting, you know, NH3 ammonia is a base. It is accepting hydronium ion or H plus. Then that is called as NH4 plus. That is called as base. And here what he told, but remember the important difference between the Arrhenius and the Bronsted-Lowry concept is nothing but in Arrhenius they told it will give H plus ion in water, means in aqueous solution. Whereas in the case of Bronsted-Lowry there is no consideration about the solvent. Clear? Now when he combined acid plus base, then it will give you only salt. Whereas in the case of Arrhenius it will give you salt plus water. That is the difference. So here you can take the example of HCl plus NH3. So what you will get? NH4 plus Cl minus. This is nothing but your salt. This is acid. This is base. Clear? Now here one of the important concept he told about the conjugate acid and conjugate base. Now let us see what it is. When you take your HCl, I already mentioned in my previous lecture, HCl is what type of acid? It's a strong acid. So what types of acid it is? Strong acid. Now when it is dissociate, what you are finding? H plus Cl minus. Now this Cl minus, what it is called as? Conjugate base. Now as it is a strong acid, what type of conjugate base it will give? It will give a weak conjugate base. Clear? Now let us see another example. If you know HCN, what type of acid it is? It is a weak acid. Now what it will give you? It will give you H plus Cn minus. So as it is a weak acid, what type of base it will give? Conjugate strong base. So what you are concluding from this? A strong acid gives a conjugate weak base and a weak acid gives a conjugate strong base and vice versa. Clear? Now similarly you can take another example, NH3. You know ammonia. What it is? It is a weak base. So if you react it with a hydrogen, then what it should give? It should give NH4 plus. So what it is? It is a strong acid because it is a weak base. And what he told? The base is one which accept H plus ion. So base by accepting H plus ion. Now what you are getting? It is nothing but a strong conjugate acid. Clear? Clear about this? Now let us see about the third thing, that is called as the Lewis concept. What he told about the acid and base is nothing but Lewis concept. Let us see. You can take the snapshot. Now see. Lewis told that very simple concept he told about acid and base. Acid and base. What he told, acid is nothing but which is electron pair acceptor. And what is base? It is electron pair donor. Simple way he told. Electron pair acceptor, electron pair donor. So, and what he told second thing, all the cations are coming under the category of acids. Whereas in the case of base, all anions are coming in the category of the, all anions coming under the category of base, all cations are coming under the category of acids. Okay, these are the two things I told, and as it is electron pair acceptor, So what it is? You can say they are hunger for electron. So hence they act as electrophile. Electrophile means loving. Phile means is nothing but loving electrons. Okay, so electron lover. What it is? Because they are always hunger for electron. Acids. Whereas base, electron pair donor. So as it is able to give electrons, so they are rich in electrons. What is base? Rich in electrons. So what is the name they have given? They have called it as nucleophile. Nucleophile. So what is nucleophile? That is rich in electron. What is electrophile? Those who are deficient in electrons or shortage of electrons, and they always acids forms the cations, whereas base the forms the anions. And by the combination of acid and base, what it will form? It will form, that is called as adduct, or it is nothing but called as complex. It will form the coordinate compounds, where this acid, which is nothing but called as your central metal atoms, and this base, it is nothing but called as the ligand or ligand. You will study very thoroughly in your 12th or plus 2 science about a chapter called as coordination compound, where you are going to use this Lewis acid and Lewis base. How the way they are forming the coordination compound, that is nothing but your central metal one atom will be there, around which there will be this ligand will be there, which acts as a base. Okay. So I hope you got the clarity about the Arrhenius concept, who told acid is one which gives H plus ion in water, and base is one which gives OH minus ion in water. Now coming to Bronsted-Lowry, what they told? Which gives H plus ion is acid without water, and base is which gives accept H plus ion without water, that is base. Now coming to Lewis concept, what he told? Electron donor is nothing but base, electron acceptor, that is nothing but acid. Okay students, just have a look about it, go through it, think about it, you will get the more clarity about the different definitions given by different scientists about the acid and the base. Okay students, take care, bye bye.